Hello YouTube, Luigi here. It's the 14th of December 2015, and at the end of the year a lot of people are doing complete knife collection videos, or maybe I'm just watching a lot of old ones. And boy, the people who do the complete thing are generally, my observation, those with the better knives, the higher end production knives, the higher end mid-techs, the higher end customs, and they're happy to show you what they have, but they have so many, and it's fascinating, beautiful stuff. But these videos, they like start at 40 minutes and some go for almost 2 hours. Now, that's a lot of attention to ask for someone in one sitting. So I've thought of doing a complete collection video, but I've broken it down into, this is the first one. I'm breaking them down into manageable chunks. This is Kershaw's only, and as you can see, there are 7 here on the board. And pretty much, although not exactly, I'm going to show them to you in the order they were purchased. My very first Kershaw is the Volt 2. And what I absolutely love about this knife is its hand feel. It's got this checkered diamond plate pattern. It's a full 5/8 of an inch thick. It fills the hand, and it's got finger grooves. It is spring assisted with a 3 1/4 inch HCR 13 MOV hollow ground clip blade with a satin finish. This is an R.J. Martin design, and it's got what Nothing Fancy calls the Wizard of Oz clip. Yeah, I don't like it either. But for the rest of this, and whenever people ask me what my favorite knives are, and now I have some far more expensive knives than this. This is clearly a sub $30 knife. I always pull this one out because I love the way it feels. Liner lock, obviously. Okay, the next one is another R.J. Martin design. It's the Injection 3.5. Now, at one point I did own the 3.0, and I traded it away because it just was too small in my hand. I really like a 4-finger grip. This is R.J. Martin. We got a 3 1/2 inch satin full flat ground blade, thumb stud activated. It's no spring assist here. And I got to tell you, people talk about tenacious killers, and the knife, the Cryo was supposed to be the tenacious killer because of its price and its popularity. I never understood why this knife, this great slicer, this full flat ground knife, has not risen to near the top in the affordable EDC slicer category. I think it's a good looking knife, and I really enjoy it. Believe me, by now in my collecting, if I didn't like it, it would be long gone. I just get rid of knives I don't like. Okay. The next one is, obviously, the Kenyan Leek. I can't think of any other knife that comes in more flavors than the Leek. There might be some out there, but, you can get rainbow titanium if that's your flavor. This is the DLC-coated, black DLC-coated version, and there's nothing to say. You all know what it is, and you all know all about it. This was part of Kershaw's 2015 Blackwash series, and I had the other, well, I got one of them here. I had 2 others that I just got rid of. They were way too heavy, but this one is smaller, and it's thinner, and it's not as heavy. The other ones are too heavy, and I really, really like it. This is the Kershaw Amplitude. Now, I'm telling you, I know this looks like a full flat ground blade, but all the research I've done, and even other reviewers, will say it is a hollow ground. It is a real subtle hollow ground, and I've never seen a hollow ground where the grind didn't end somewhere and give you that flat on top. So, believe it or not, I know what it looks like, guys. This is a hollow ground. Kershaw Amplitude. This is a Todd Rexford design, 3 1/4 inch blade, HCR 13 MOV. I like it. Well, let's just jump to this one because I don't like this. This is the same Blackwash series. This weighs, 3 or 4 pounds. It's just too heavy. Full stainless steel, frame lock, hollow ground blade, HCR 13 MOB. This is the filter, the Kershaw Filter. It's not a bad looking knife in terms of profile until you pick it up in your hand and you realize I'm not going to lug this around all day. So at some point, this will be given away. And when I say give it away, sometimes a lot of you people write me and say, you can give it to me, you can give it to me, I'll take it, I'll take it. No, what I do is I have younger, stronger men who help me with the heavy lifting of my life, like when I'm mixing plaster or doing things with my sculpture. And I always give them a little pocket money, and I always try to give them a knife. So this is part of the payment for this labor, strong back labor that works for me from time to time. Kershaw Thistle with the K pattern. Big broad blade, hollow ground. Wow, 3 1/4 inch stone wash. What makes the Thistle unique is this gigantic button here is part of the release. So your thumb is never in the way of the closing. You push this down, and it presses a plunger which pushes the liner out of the way on the tang. So in that sense, it's a normal liner lock, but you push this down, and then you can start the blade moving, but you got to release your thumb on that to get the plunger out of the way so you can continue to close it. That might sound complicated. It's like all things. It takes a second to get used to it, and then it becomes cellular memory, muscle memory, whatever you want to call it. Nice stonewash blade. The action is great. Real smooth opener. And a lot of people don't really care for the K pattern on the handle. This doesn't bother me at all. Feels pretty good. It really does. Look how tiny that clip is relative to the breadth of this knife. Understated clip, all black hardware. The Kershaw Thistle. Now here's a Made in America beauty with a black anodized aluminum. It is an automatic. It is part of the Launch series. This is the Launch 2 with the red button. A lot of kick in this spring, boy. Boom. Flies right out. The Launch 2, made in the USA, CPM 154, hollow ground, drop point blade. I got the Launch 2, as I often do, for the aesthetic, for its look. I like the continuity, this unbroken curve on top, and I like the, well, this is also one of its downfalls. It has no, you know how the flipper comes down and gives you some protection from sliding off? There is no protection going forward, sliding forward, and a stabbing or piercing. You could slide off this and get into trouble. And, I make decisions based on aesthetics sometimes, over structure, over function. And this is one of these, I actually think I'm going to buy, in addition to this, the Kershaw Volt 3, which does have a built-in finger guard on the bottom. It doesn't look bad either. I bought this for its looks, and I think this is from a safety point of view. So I would never call this, even though it's an automatic, I would never call this a tactical because of that one deficiency. Okay, there they are. Quick, 7 Kershaws. I think you can call these all budget Kershaws, with the exception of the automatic made in the USA. None of these are expensive. I do like the Rexford Injection 3.5. I do love the Volt. The Leek, more gentlemanly, light duty. It's got, as you all know, it's got this incredibly thin blade with needle-like piercing. And the thing about the Leek I didn't mention is it's got a flipper and it's got thumb studs, but the thumb studs are also the blade stop pins. And the body of the blade is contoured very slightly to receive them. The Leek's a winner, a clear winner. It's got a lot of longevity. It's been there a long time, and they keep making new flavors. Okay, everybody, that's it. Have a good holiday season, and God bless you. Take good care. Stay safe. Bye-bye.